For almost 3 years now, I've been sharing my home with a Ukrainian refugee. She's now leaving. She's going to move in with her boyfriend. And I've put together a small care package for her to get her started on her prepping journey. Some of it is a bit of fun. Some of it is things that she's always borrowing off me. And a few of things are genuine preps. I'm going to run through what we've got in this bag. I also have another one of these identical because her friend has been pretty much a part of our household for the last 3 years as well. She's like an ever-present friend. Without any further ado, firstly is a British Army laundry bag. I use these all over the place. They're really, really handy for all sorts of things. An excellent thing to know about and to use for your own preps. They're really strong. You can abuse them. Easily available on eBay. Next, smart water. So both the girls will only drink bottled water. They won't drink water out of the tap unless it's boiled. I've told them you can drink the water in Britain, but they won't have it. So this is a nod to that, and part of any prep kit should be something to do with water. But I also wanted to talk about these particular bottles, which are a little bit stronger, a little bit more robust. I use these when I'm out walking. I go walking with the Ramblers, and I put one of these in each of the side pockets of my bag. So something that's worth knowing about. No particular order, I'm just pulling things out. These are little flakes of soap. Got these off Amazon or Temu, not sure which. An easy prep. First aid kit. It's fairly well stocked. Standard first aid kit. However, because the plasters that often come in these are rubbish, I've got some decent plasters to go with it. Packet of paracetamol. I buy a lot of these for donation to Ukraine, and good things to have in your preps. Both of the girls are really into their cut flowers and are always pinching my secateurs. So whenever I want to do some gardening, I can't find them. So now they each have a pair of their own. I've actually bought myself another pair of these as well. They're quite nice ones. So they'll have some secateurs when they get their cut flowers. These things are compressed towels. Another thing that I wanted to put in so that they'd know that they exist, because they're brilliant. You put these in water and they will expand into a small cloth, and you don't need much water to go with them. You can also use some what they call, I think there's a company, Pits and Bits. They do stuff where you can have a wash basically without water, and this works really, really well with that. You only need a few drops. It will open out and you can clean without water. Great for water use mitigation if there is a water problem. Pack of sellotape. They're always pinching my tape, so I gave them a roll of tape of their own. I bought sellotape because it's a little bit nicer. They are quite artistic. They're going to have presents to wrap up and so on. Little pack of tissues. Packets of polos. This is the only morale type food thing in the thing. These last pretty much indefinitely, by the way. So these are something that I stock up on quite heavily in my preps. They also don't sing to me from the cupboard the same way that other snacks do. So I can quite happily have these without ruining my diet. Yes, I like them occasionally. Yes, they are a morale thing, but they don't, I can have them in the house without necessarily destroying my diet. Small thing, a reflective strip. You can stick it on a bag or something to help people see you in the dark. Again, great for blackouts, that sort of thing. I did get them both a proper reflector when I went to Estonia, but I have a sheet with loads of these. They're really good. So I thought I might as well cut one out, put it in. Little sewing kit. One sheet of 10 water purification tablets. There are instructions on there. Again, a nod to water purification, a nod to water preps. And an emergency candle I got from Temu. I do quite like these. It says 24-hour burn time. I've tested it, it's about right. And it's a nice little candle. And the tin afterwards is quite good. It's this one is actually a little bit loose, but a lot of these have been quite good, and I intend to use one of them to make charcloth. I've put a hole in it already. I haven't tried it yet, but I think it's going to be the right tightness to be able to make charcloth. Unlike another tin I had that was similar, where there was just too much oxygen getting into it. Friction pen. So you can write with this and then rub it out. I love these, and it's just a little thing to include for them to see what it is, try it, and maybe buy their own. Little EDC pocket knife. This is from Anglo Arms. I got one of these for Christmas. It's up there somewhere. And I really liked it. And so I've bought another couple of these and put one in each bag. And then finally, these plastic bags. You can get them off Temu. I keep a lot of my preps in these, been slowly moving towards them. I initially used to buy the makeup bags, which are smaller, after I bought it for an ex that was a makeup artist. I noticed how good these are, and they are quite robust. You can see what's in them. So an excellent thing for your preps. From Temu, you can buy them this sort of size and even bigger. And they're just ideal because they protect your stuff. They're fairly robust, but you can also see what's inside without having to label everything and so on. So just a few things that I bought them to help get them started in their new place. Gifting preps is difficult. This isn't really meant to be a properly thought out set of preps like a 72-hour kit, something like that. It's just something to get them started on their own journey, should they wish to. And a little bit of fun, a few nods to the things that they're always pinching off me. There is, of course, one thing that I can't put in a bag, and that is a promise that if they're ever in trouble, they're always welcome back. Thank you very much for your attention, and I look forward to our next video.